going to be giving a couple tips for soap makers going to their first farmer's market. We've been going to farmer's markets for a couple months now, and we've learned a lot since starting the business. And I made a video at the very beginning after our first farmer's market talking about our experience, and I also, in my tips before starting a soap business, I briefly talked about markets, but I wanted to come on here and give a couple more in-depth tips because I feel like farmers markets are a very big part of the soap making business, and especially in the beginning when you're trying to kindle that relationship with your community and get known in your local area. So I wanted to give these tips because these have made such a big difference in our markets. Yeah, let's get started. So first thing is applying for markets months in advance. So a lot of markets will start advertising and putting out posts about how they're looking for vendors months in advance. For us, we have all of our Christmas markets scheduled. We have all of the markets for fall scheduled. So, and of course you can get markets a little bit more, last minute. But it is nice to get them done and scheduled beforehand. Like one of the markets we applied to, there was such a lack of communication on the event holder's part that we were not able to get our spot filled. And also because certain markets will fill up very fast and you need to get your spots reserved. You need to be on the lookout. There are certain Facebook groups that will you can look at a Facebook group in your state about markets nearby, and you can apply to them. One thing that is important is promoting you and your markets. So what I have done for some of our more recent markets, there are a few Facebook groups in Virginia about things to do in Virginia, things to do in certain cities and towns in Virginia, things to do in this county and all this stuff. And they are big groups with thousands of members. And you can share the market banner or something about the info about the market in those type of groups to try to get more people to come to them and promote yourself. A lot of markets will have their own Facebook group for the vendors to post about what products they have. Join those, be active in the market community, be active in promoting yourself, because in those towns, people look forward to those markets. Even small markets will have people who come every week. So you need to make sure you're promoting and getting your name out there so people know what to look for and why they want to come. Please, if you're going to farmers markets, you need to get some type of thing like Square or any other device that can take cards, credit cards, debit cards, Apple Pay, Cash App, things like that, because boy, we would lose so many customers if we didn't have that thing. You need something like that can take cards, Cash App, something like that. So, you can just take it out and use it, and it's simple. And also change. People still use cash, so bring plenty of change. You don't want to have to refuse a sale because they give you a $20 bill and you don't even have change, so have change and have a Square or some type of device for cards. Have business cards or information somewhere. We had went to a farmer's market just to look at the market before we decided to try to apply for it, and multiple vendors we stopped by, people we wanted to just support, follow on Facebook or something like that. We would ask them about, do you have a card? Do you have some info? No, I don't have a card. I'm new. And so then you have to sit there and wait for them to scribble down their information, which does not look professional. Please have some type of, even if you don't have business cards, before you go to the market, have pre-written pieces of paper with your website, your information, the name of your company, something. Please have some type of information because people are not going to remember you. One thing that has really helped us is samples and some type of discount. Now I know for some people there are certain products they can't give out samples, but for soap, especially in the beginning at farmers markets, we gave out quite a few samples. We would make our batches of soap and we would make samples and package them. We would give them out to people who looked like potential customers, and then it did turn into a lot of sales as well as discounts. So at all of our farmers markets we do some type of bundle. Right now it's 5 soaps for $25, and it could be smaller, it could be more, whatever, but we found that works well for people to want to buy more and be more interested and look around. Clear prices and clear products. With clear products, I mean like when people walk by your booth, they're only going to walk by your booth for a few seconds, and it's in those few seconds they're going to decide if they're going to come up and look. And if they walk by your booth and don't understand what you're selling, then they're going to walk off or something like that if it's not interesting to them. But you know, we have very clear signs. It says soap for $6 each. So when people walk by, even if they don't stop by, they say, oh, soap. You know, they know that it's soap, so they know whether they're interested or not. But then you've got people who, oh my god, soap. So they know and they come up and they see it, and also clear price signs, because you don't want people to be like, well, I like this, but this looks expensive. I don't know how much this is. I'm gonna go. You don't want that to be the case. So have clear prices and clear signs. Strike up a conversation with your customers and give them knowledge about your products. One big thing is people know about soap. People know about body butter and lotion and stuff, but they don't know about soap. So you want to give them, like for us, we want to give them information. This is made with paprika. This is made with calamine. This has coconut oil, olive oil. This has this essential oil, and how this was made and where it was made and how long we've been doing this and all this stuff. And that helps them become more interested, and it'll make them pick it up and be more willing to buy something. This is one of the biggest things. It is being nice and supporting the other vendors. Now, I'm not saying supporting as in you have to buy something from every vendor. I'm just saying maybe you walk around in your free time or something and go around to the vendors and get their information and follow them on Facebook or Instagram. I know if you run a booth by yourself, you don't want to leave it, but if there is a downtime during the market, like for our market, it runs from 7:30 to 12. It normally picks up around 9 and 10. So before then, that's when we're gonna go walk around and say hey to people. That's some tips about farmers markets and some things that we've experienced, some things that we've learned ever since January. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below any video ideas or comments you have, and make sure to check out our all natural skincare shop. Thank you for watching.